Oh, hey, Dev. I hope you're still there. So yeah, I'm streaming at 11,000 kbits per second, and YouTube's asking for 25, actually 23,500. But you know what? The stream doesn't look so bad. I think it looks great, actually. So yeah, I heard that they were supposed to be doing that to Discord, and I guess it was just a matter of time for it to be coming out for YouTube, that you can, yeah, you don't need a lot of bandwidth to stream high definition, which is really cool. Yeah. I'm on normal latency right now, so it's going to take a little while for me to respond. So let's see, what am I going to do here? Oh yeah, I was supposed to check to see if I got race melts. I won't be surprised if I did. Nope, that's amazing. Alright, let's do it again. And we're going to put on some music. Turn it down a bit. Oh, that was a weird bug. All of a sudden, OBS dropped down to almost nothing. Anyway, it seems to be back now. Press the following key to load your cargo. I don't think I'm in the right place. No, this isn't the right mode. No, that's not the right one. Let's try that again. Actually, we'll do that. It's funny, once I get better at this, I should try streaming on TikTok. Oh, it looked like it worked this time. Yeah, right on. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. The first time I tried it started at pretty much 0. Tried it a second time and then it worked. And then just now it stopped. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I haven't rebooted my computer in a long time, so. Ooh. That was weird. My computer, my game lost focus for a second. Oh, I upgraded my CPU. It was the 3900X before. I put it up to the 7950X. Whoa, what a difference, man. This thing's a freaking beast. I got so much going on at the same time right now. It just laughs at it. Yeah, you know what? The game audio, it's there. I got sick of listening to the motor. It's actually nice to listen to the environmental sounds. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed the keyboard interacts with the game. So it's one of those Razer Chroma keyboards, and there's like a plugin or something specifically for ATS. And specific keys light up, and like if I get pulled over and stuff, you'll see that flash red and blue actually, and yeah, it's cool. But yeah, watching your stuff's been super fun. That game's a lot of fun. Border. I'm drawing a blank. Border Patrol. It's been funny. It's been wild seeing all the extra attention your streams are getting of it, but you're just taking it in stride, so it's pretty awesome. It's supported. It was an ATS thing. And when it's when you're filling up fuel, the thing raises up, like it shows your fuel going up, and then the whole thing turns green once it gets full. But I'm using a cheat to keep full fuel right now and no damage. Just getting miles. Actually, it was funny. I was watching anime before. Actually, I could probably bring it up. Let me see. Yeah. Watching anime and driving. What I do on the big 4K screen, I'll change the resolution of the game so it only takes up a portion of the screen. I'll get some miles and watch anime at the same time. It's is it addicting? Yeah, I guess. I just like it. I think it's chill. And there is a pretty cool community around it. That was One Piece. Not the highest quality anime, but certainly the longest running. I think I was watching episode 797 One Piece there. I haven't watched any new anime in a while. I'm gonna check this full screen again, make sure it still looks good. It could be a bit smoother, but I can't forget that I'm seeing it at 120 frames as opposed to 60. It's really good, I think. Never streamed in 4K, so. Did you finally get a 4K monitor, or like I have a laptop that does 4K, so. That's about as fast as I can upload. I'd have to get a more expensive internet to get a higher upload speed. Which I may do. But this is pretty awesome. Streaming at 4K. I can always tell when Dev's here because he gives me a like. on some trucking music, eh? Where'd my playlists go? Ooh. Hey, you see those lights? There we go. Do some trucking.
When I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard, I got my diesel wound up and she's a-running like I never before. There's a speed zone ahead, well, all right. I don't see a cop in sight.
Right.
6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive.
I got a mod that lets me. Oh, nice.
I just passed a Jimmy in a white. I've been a passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. But it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like a some other guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's all right.
The funny thing is that I probably wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for you.
ICC is a ticking on down.
I think I started watching you in like 2017 or 18 or something like that. It was when I took a break from watching anime. Got sick of it for a bit. And started watching streams.
6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home.
And then, yeah, I was looking for info and then found you. I was looking for urban exploration video.
My hometowns are coming in sight. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Thank you for watching.
6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Thank you for great times over the years.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. Your typical city.
I just turned off the traffic this morning.
Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
I was dodging traffic for a while now. I switched it up.
Houston, too close to New Orleans, New York, got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
Yeah, I have intro. I'm not very good at those kind of games. I played the first level. Then I went into God mode and then just stayed in God mode. I actually want to play it in 4K. It should scale up. Mostly for the, not so much for the characters, but for the scenery. Some games scale up really well. I'd like to see We Happy Few in 4K. mean, a lot of games, just the way they scale, there's so much more room. Gives a new perspective on a lot of games.
What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane? She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on Reds, vitamin C, and cocaine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All a friend can say is, ain't it a shame?
That's great that you can stream on the Steam Deck. They still need to make that, well, as far as I know, they still need to make that client, Truxbook client. Track our miles. That makes sense.
Sitting and staring out of the hotel window. Got a tip, they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel. But if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in.
Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked down. It gets to wearing thin, they just won't let you be.
You're sick of hanging around and you like to travel. Get tired of traveling, you wanna settle down. I guess I can't revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door, light out and look all around.
Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me. What long
And I probably wouldn't have gotten into Truckers MP, the multiplayer portion, over for Cake.
trucking, I'm going home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I've been.
I don't think he plays it much anymore.
Back home, sit down and patch my bones and get back trucking. Home, 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 home.
That wife of mine, the suspicious kind, she says that I'm quite a flirter. But I've been a good boy all of the time, and I wouldn't do nothing to hurt her. She'll tan my hide for spending the night with Betty Lou or Alice. But I'm sleeping alone in this wreck I own. I broke down south of Dallas. When I stumble home at the break of dawn, she better not be suspicious. 'Cause I'm about at the end of my rope, and she better not act too vicious.
There we go.
I'm a covered with grease from my head to my feet. My hands are cut and calloused. I spent all my bucks on a broke down truck. I broke down south of Dallas. I'm a happy guy when the miles go by. There ain't too much that I'm missing. But I got a wife with a frying pan, and when she talks, I'll listen. I'm the king of the road, she's the queen of the house, and it may not be a palace, but it sure beats a load by the side of the road, broke down south of Dallas. Yeah, it sure beats a load by the side of the road, broke down south of Dallas.
It wouldn't take much to get Kate back into multiplayer, or maybe we can just do it in you do another trucking stream. You do it in SCS Convoy or whatever.
They say I gotta be half crazy to be doing what I do. I'm a slap happy gear jamming, coffee drinking, truck driving fool.
I'll show you
I
an
might
intro.
have a little shimmy in this cracker box Jimmy, but I ain't never cracked up yet. The more I try to make a buck in this beat up truck, the more semi-crazy I get.
Breaks the limit.
Yeah, I'm semi-crazy. I gotta be
What you can do.
to keep running up and down the road in these semi-trucks.
This is what I was talking about with the
I
scaling.
had half a mind to slow it down for a time,
Can't
but
do
I'm
this
never
shit before-
gonna
or
give it up till I'm pushing the
1080.
daisies. I'll be semi-crazy.
I'm just a truck driving fool who never finished school. I got my learning at the old truck stop. They said I won't amount to much when a gear shift and a clutch was the only education I got. I'm just an old blue collar, semi-crazy
micro
road
machines.
scholar. They tell me that I'm half insane, that I've been driving so long. I got diesel in my blood and 90 weight oil on my brain.
No, just give me a heads up. And
Crazy.
definitely join in if I'm around.
To keep running up and down the road with these semi-trucks. I might have had half a mind to slow it down for time, but I'm never gonna give it up till I'm
I
pushing
really
the
appreciate how much work they went into the game,
semi-crazy.
into this game. I'm up here. Yeah, drone camera.
Everybody says we're dingy cause we're too semi-crazy to stop. That's the handle that we're stuck with, no matter if we like it or not. Through the deserts and the mountains, the sunshine, the rain, and the snow. We'll be double clutching daddies till we're over the hill, and we're never gonna take it slow. Cause we're semi-crazy. We gotta be half nuts.
To keep running up and down the road in these semi-trucks.
We might have had half a mind to slow it down for a time, but we're never gonna give it up till we're pushing
Oh,
the
it's-
daisy.
Just saw a
We'll be
stutter.
semi-crazy
Uh-oh, what's going
till
on?
they put us in the ground.
OBS seems to be
Shut
okay.
us down.
My
Till we're 6 feet down,
laptop's having a hard time keeping up.
we'll be rolling thunder.
Oh yeah, break 1-9. Red, are you out there? You got a Lunier Jr. out here. Come on back.
No, seems
Hey,
okay.
Lunier, this is old cornbread red. How you doing, boy?
Well, I'm a little semi-crazy from driving this truck too long, but I'll be all right.
Me too. What do you think of that, Dudley?
I drive a broke down rig on May 5 tires, 40 foot of overload. A lot of people say that I'm crazy because I don't know how to take it slow. I got a broomstick on the throttle, I got to rope it up and he'll ride down. Non-stop back to Dallas, popping them West Coast turnarounds. And they call me Speedball, Speedball Tucker. They roll the highway and all them other truckers will tell you that the boy is mad. You be driving in a rig like that.
Oops.
You know the rain may blow, the snow may snow, and the turnpikes they may freeze. But they don't bother old Speedball, he going any damn way he please. He got a broomstick on the throttle to keep his right on foot a dancing round with a cup full of cold black coffee and a pocket full of West Coast turnarounds. And they call me Speedball, Speedball Tucker. They roll the highway and all them other truckers will tell you that the boy is mad to be driving in a rig like that. One day I looked into my rearview mirror, and coming up from behind, there was a Georgia State policeman and $100 fine. Well, he looked me in the eyes, he was writing me up. He said, driver, you've been flying, and 95 is the route you were on. It was not the speed limit sign. Yeah, they call me Speedball, Speedball Tucker. They roll the highway and all them other truckers will tell you that the boy is mad to be driving in a rig like that. Yeah, they call me Speedball, Speedball Tucker. They roll the highway and all them other truckers will tell you that the boy is mad to be driving in a rig like that.
He was heading into Boston in a big long diesel truck. It was his first trip to Boston, he was having lots of luck. He was going the wrong direction down a one-way street in town. And this is what he said when the police chased him down. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I've found. Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around.
Oh, it's having a hard time keeping
When
up.
he finally found where to unload, he had a dreadful shock. His trailer pointed toward the road and his cab right to the dock. And as he looked around him, through his tears he made this sound. Oh, give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the
Is the stream keeping up for you,
easiest way
Dev?
that I found. Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I'm
starting to get some stutters up here.
This rig around.
Having a hard time. Which is strange because it doesn't look like it's. Oh no, the GPU is working right now.
When he
Hard.
finally got unloaded, he was glad to leave the town. He was very, very happy going back to Alabama. When up ahead he saw a sign said, "You are northward bound." He said, "Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around." Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I've found.
Yeah, I need to reboot this
Some
thing.
guys can
It's
turn
been a
it on a
while.
dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this
This
rig
way
around.
around.
He was driving down the right lane when ahead he saw a sign, and he had to make a left turn, but he could not get in line. And the tears were streaming down his cheeks, and they all heard him yell, "Give me 40 sticks
I want to
of
work on getting a
dynamite.
nice,
This
nice,
thing, give
smooth
me 40
smooth,
acres, and I'll turn this rig
screen.
around. It's the easiest way that I found. Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around.
Well, when I was just a little bitty kid, I remember one time Mama said that he'd send you all of his love from Frisco Bay. I didn't understand till I was grown when my daddy didn't spend some time at home, instead of run around the country that away. Whoa, I'm looking at the world through a windshield, and I see everything in a little bit different light. I got a sweet little thing I'm wanting to see in Atlanta. I'm down around Dallas and roll on south tonight. Long strips of rubber that you see were burned off this rig by the likes of me. They'll rot along the highways in this land. I'm gonna sign my name in that diesel smoke and let the ones that come along behind me choke and beat this pace I'm setting anytime they can. Whoa, I'm looking at the world through a windshield, watching it fly by me on the right. I got a sweet little thing I'm a wanting to see in Memphis tonight. I'm down around Dallas and roll on south tonight.
Hey, Dev, what brand is your video card?
Well, I've pushed this rig through sleet and rain, and I've driven through the rough terrain of the Rockies to the docks of old L.A. On down that old Pacific shore, swing north and run for Baltimore, somewhere about 2,000 miles.
Alright, take it easy, Dev.
Whoa, I'm looking at the world through a windshield, watching it fly by on the right.
Getting hungry.
I got a sweet little thing I'm a wanting to see in Nashville. I'm down around Dallas and roll on
Nice.
south tonight. Yeah, I'm down around Dallas and roll on south tonight.
Well, it was an investment, I'm sure. I know how much these guys cost, so.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on, he's hot on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
Me and Earl was hauling chickens on the flatbed out of Wiggins, and we'd spent all night on the uphill side of 37 miles of hell called Wolf Creek Pass, which is up on the Great Divide. And we was sitting there sucking toothpicks and drinking knee-highs and onion soup mix, and I says, Earl, let's mail a card to Mother and then send them chickens on down to the other side. Yeah, let's give 'em a ride.
Wolf Creek Pass way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side.
Well, Earl put down his bottle, mashed his foot down on the throttle, and then a couple of boobs with 1,000 cubes and the 1948 Peterbilt screamed alive. we woke up the chickens. We roared up off of that shoulder, spraying pine cones, rocks, and boulders, and put 400 head of them Rhode Island Reds and a couple of burnt-out roosters on the line. Look out below, 'cause here we go.
Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side.
Well, we commenced trucking, and them hens commenced a clucking. Then Earl took out a match and scratched his pants and lit up the unused half of a $1 cigar and took a puff. Says, "My, ain't this pretty up here?" I says, "Earl, this hill can spill us. You better slow down, you gon' kill us. Just make one mistake and it's the pearly gates for them 85 crates of USDA-approved cluckers. You want to hit second?"
Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side.
Well, Earl grabbed on the shifter and he stabbed her into 5th gear, and then the chromium-plated, fully illuminated, genuine accessory shift knob come right off in his hand. I says, "You want to screw that thing back on, Earl?" He was trying to thread it on there when the fire fell off of his cigar and dropped on down, sort of rolled around, and then lit in the cuff of Earl's pants and burned a hole in his sock. Yeah, sort of set him right on fire. I looked on out of the window and I started counting phone poles going by at the rate of 4 to the 7th power. Well, I put 2 and 2 together and added 12 and carried 5. I'm up with 22,000 telephone poles an hour. I looked at Earl and his eyes was wide, his lip was curled and his leg was fried, and his hand was froze to the wheel like a tongue to a sled in the middle of a blizzard. I says, "Earl, I'm not the type to complain, but the time has come for me to explain that if you don't apply some brake real soon, they're gonna have to pick us up with a stick and a spoon." Well, Earl reared back, cocked his leg, stepped down as hard as he could on the brake, and the pedal went clear to the floor and stayed right there on the floor. And it says it's sort of like stepping on a plum. Well, from there on down, it just wasn't real pretty. It was Hairpin County and Switchback City. One of them looked like a can full of worms. Another one looked like malaria germs. Right in the middle of the whole damn show was a real nice tunnel now, wouldn't you know? The sign says clearance to the 12-foot line, but the chickens was stacked to 13.9. Well, we shot that tunnel in 110 like gas through a funnel and eggs through a hen. We took that top row of chickens off slicker and the scum off a Louisiana swamp. Went down and around and around and down. We run out of ground at the edge of town, bashed into the side of the feed store in downtown Pagosa Springs.
Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side.
It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down a highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now from Charlottetown or from Summerside, they load him down for the big long ride. He jumps in the cab and he's off with the pride so big old. He's got to catch the boat to make Clementine, then he hits up that old New Brunswick line. To Montreal he comes just a-flying with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now the Ontario Provincial Police don't think much of Bud. Yeah, the cops have been looking for the son of a gun that's been ripping the tire off the 401. They know the name on the truck shines up in the sun. Green Gables. But he hits Toronto and at 7 o'clock when he backs her up again the terminal dock, and the boys gather round just to hear him talk about another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now I know a lot of people from east to west that like the Spuds from the island best, 'cause they'll stand up to the hardest test. right on the table. So when you see that big trucker rolling by, wave your hand or kind of wink your eye, 'cause that's Bud the Spud from old PEI with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud on the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling, because he's got another big load of the best doggone potatoes that's ever been growed. And they're from Prince Edward Island, they're from Prince Edward Island.
I was out on the West Coast trying to make a buck, and things didn't work out. I was down on my luck. Got tired of roaming and bumming around, so I started thumbing back east toward my hometown. Made a lot of miles the first 2 days, and I figured I'd be home in a week if my luck held out this way. But the third night I got stranded way out of town at a cold, lonely crossroads. Rain was pouring down. I was hungry and freezing, done caught a chill, when the lights of a big semi topped the hill. Lord, I sure was glad to hear them air brakes come on. And I climbed in that cab where I knew it'd be warm. At the wheel sat a big man. He weighed about 210. He stuck out his hand and said with a grin, "Big Joe's the name." I told him mine, and he said the name of my rig is Phantom 309. Well, I asked him why he called his rig such a name. He said, "Son, this old Mac can put 'em all to shame. There ain't a driver or a rig a-running any line that's seen nothing but taillights from Phantom 309. Well, we rode and talked the better part of the night when the lights of a truck stop came in sight. He said, "I'm sorry, son, this is as far as you go, 'cause I gotta make a turn just on up the road." Well, he tossed me a dime as he pulled her in low and said, "Have yourself a hot cup on old Big Joe." When Joe and his rig roared out into the night, in nothing flat, he was clean out of sight. Well, I went inside and ordered me a cup, told the waiter Big Joe was setting me up. Oh, you could have heard a pin drop. It got deathly quiet, and the waiter's face turned kind of white. "Well, did I say something wrong?" I said with a halfway grin. He said, "No, this happens every now and then. Every driver in here knows Big Joe. But son, let me tell you what happened about 10 years ago. At the crossroads tonight where you flagged him down, there was a busload of kids coming from town. And they were right in the middle when Big Joe topped the hill. It could have been slaughter, but he turned his wheels. Well, Joe lost control, went into a skid, and gave his life to save that bunch of kids. And there at that crossroads was the end of a line for Big Joe and Phantom 309. But every now and then, some hiker will come by, and like you, Big Joe will give him a ride. Here, have another cup, and forget about the dime. Keep it as a souvenir from Big Joe and Phantom 309.
The highway
Funniest sound I ever heard, and I can't understand a single word. Is he serious or is he playing? Oh, mama, is all he's saying, Papa? I said, hey there, Papa, what's your name? Don't you dare tell me to say no way. The word you sing I can't figure out, but you got a sound make me stomp and shout, Papa. Now I hear this sound everywhere I go, on the records, TV, and the radio. And now it's spreading all over the land. I still can't seem to understand, Papa.
Time has been lost for trying. We have been left outside, looking at passion dying. Emotion grows strong or tired, but it's alright. We can still go on. But it's alright. We can still go on. But it's alright, we can still go on. But it's alright, we can still go on.
Yeah, later, y'all.